Okay, the championship match in 1987 was against Stanford, and it was another senior-laden team that had been there before. We'd been denied the years before, getting a long way, but not being able to win the big thing. But this year we had T. Williams, who was a new addition to our team. She was an All-American, really an outside hitter, but we played her in the middle. But combined with 4 other seniors that had started for a bunch of years, we pretty much dominated Stanford in the 1987 championship match. In 1979, we won the national championship, and we beat Utah State in the championship game. But earlier in the year, we had an unbelievable match with Utah State here in Clum Gym. You know, they were defending national champions. They had great players, great coaches. And it came down to a 5th game, and they went outside the gym to meet before the 5th game, and were late coming back in. And the referee penalized them, I think, a loss of a timeout and a loss of a serve. So we got the serve, and they had 1 less timeout or something like that, and they didn't like it. They walked out of the gym, and they threatened not to come back and just forfeit the match. And I remember our athletic director, Donna Thompson, had to go outside. I think they were already in their cars, and just begged them to come back. Well, they came back, and we gave them back the serve, we gave them back the timeout, started even, and before a really raucous crowd, we managed to win the match 15-7. Yeah, the WAC championship match in 1998 was probably the most memorable matches ever in the history of the NCAA. The long of it was that the match lasted 3 hours and 38 minutes, which is, I think, a record to this day, the longest match in NCAA history. It went 5 games, obviously, and it was an unbelievable match, side out, side out, side out. Points were hard to come by, and we managed to prevail at the end. I'm not sure what the last score was, but it was something like 22-20. And Leah Karate, I remember, a girl from Kauai, put down the last ball, or she might have blocked it. I can't even remember that far back, but it was significant because the match was played at the MGM Grand in their big arena, and it was the WAC championship, and it was on regional television back there, and I think everybody just fell down out of exhaustion at the end of the match. The national championship match in 1982 was very, very significant to our program. USC had won in 1981. They returned all their starters. We had a really good team too, but it was, you know, touch and go because we were down 0-2. They looked like they were on a roll, but our girls just really, really fought hard, win game 3, and eventually wore SC down and won in 5. And it was, you know, just the start of a domination for the next 2 years, with UH winning in 83 again. In 1979, UH won its first national championship in the history of the school. This was very, very significant because it really got the volleyball program over the hump as well. We had been close. Utah State was a great team. They had won the year before. We got down 0-2 in the championship match, and again, it was just unbelievable that our girls just fought hard, got back into the match, and eventually prevailed in 5, and this was the first national championship title for UH. We had a bunch of local girls on the team, and, you know, combined with mainland girls, it was quite an accomplishment.